It is Tweety a Day for the University of Rio Grande men's basketball program. I'm Randy Payton, the Sports Information Director. We're joined by Cal Cistaro, one of the assistant coaches. In your second season, I know you obviously have got a lot of irons in the fire in terms of duties and things that you do, and you got to be like the rest of the coaches and ready to get this season rolling.
Yeah, of course. I think after Asbury last year, we had not a good taste in our mouth, any of us. Even Earl leaving, anybody that was on the team last year, that just left a bad taste in our mouth. And from that day on the ride home, I think we decided that we weren't going to let that happen this year. That wasn't going to be a taste in our mouth, and that started on whatever day we got back. That night when it got back, that was our goal or mission, and I think we've done a pretty good job right now of trying to attain that mission and get there. And there's still work to be done, of course, but we're on the right track right now.
Your first season on the staff last year, was it everything you expected, or was it everything and maybe a little more?
Everything and a little more is probably the answer to that question. This is the experience that I've gotten here is bar none the best experience I think I could have had anywhere else. Although this is my first job, I don't think I would have gotten this experience that I've been getting here. I mean, it's everything. If a job needs done, it gets done. That's how it works here, and that's what we do. There's no questions about it. A job needs done, it gets done. Doesn't matter who you are.
I was going to say, kind of talk about what your role is, but you kind of have a hand in a little bit of everything. I mean, whether it, is as low as maybe washing uniforms or going out and doing recruiting. You got a hand in everything.
Yeah, and then that's the thing. There's nothing really low or high. We just do. If there's a job done, it needs to get done, it gets done. It may be me one day. It might be Coach Tall one day. It might be Coach Harris. It might be Coach French. It might be anybody in the program. Job needs done, we do it, and that relates to our practice and our play and how we go about every day. We just take care of business. Well, we try to, at least. 12-19
last year, but boy, there were a whole bunch of games that could have made it a whole completely different season, and a lot of those guys from last year are back. I think the prospects of this 19-20 season coming up have a chance to be pretty good.
I would agree with that. I do. I think our points per game difference was under a point, like 0.79 maybe or something of that nature. So there was games we just didn't know how to win last year. We didn't prepare the right way to win as a young team, and now we think we have the experience coming in that taste in our mouths needs to get out, and we need to be able to figure those games out. And that starts off the court, what we do in the preseason, what we do in practice, what we do every day. That's where it starts, where you learn to win those games, because you learn to win in life, and then you can win those games.
People don't realize, they think basketball season runs from October to March or whatever, but it is a year-round thing.
Mm-hmm. And that's with every sport, basically. Once you get to college, getting there, playing there, now coaching there. Playing, you think it's a lot when you're playing, and then you start coaching, and you're like, this is a lot. But you love it, so
right.
There's no questions asked about would I do this over again? Yes, in a heartbeat. I love this. I love where I'm at, and I love what I'm doing.
Before I let you go, I'm going to give you the question that I've given most every player through the first part of practice here, whatever. Is there any one individual in particular that's really impressed you?
Play-wise, no. I don't think there's been anybody that's just stood out like, man, like they've been putting in that work. I think they all have put in some work coming in, and a lot of work actually. We've had our three seniors. They've stepped up their leadership. They really have over the summer. They were going into new roles. Hadith going into his second year here. Greg's been here for a while. Cam's been here, and they've all stepped up their leadership, which we need. We have to have. We can't do without it. It can't always be the coaching staff. It can't be everybody else around it. It can be anybody, but those three have really stepped up their leadership qualities, and that's helped everyone's play. So
happy to have you back. Look forward to working with you. Us West Virginians have to stay together.
Yes, sir.
That's Cal Cistaro. He's assistant coach here at the University of Rio Grande, joining us on Tweety a Day.